Well, she said not to eat. This is drinking. So, am I live?
Yeah.
By the way, there's nothing up from Sunday.
What do you mean?
We got copyright struck
For what?
for some song, 2 songs.
Well,
And I haven't had time to fix it.
I just get the music on at first, so it's good. I guess it's a good thing. I should have left the music off.
You should have left the music off.
Huh?
You should have left the music off.
Oh, are we still testing tonight?
Yes. Yes, we are. All right, so 7 o'clock. We are in Daniel 10. We're going to leave behind some of the prophecy, and there's not a lot of prophecy. There are some things said in 10, but not really directly. But anyway, you can follow us along in Daniel 10. We're going to let the dude read, and I'm going to take care of some personal business, and we'll get this Bible study going. And as far as prayer requests go, we'll handle those later. We've got a couple of things we need to pray about for sure. And yeah, I'm kind of just left the gym, had to set up a movie next door, announced a pizza party, canceled a pizza party, announced an unpizza party. Kinley just came up because she thinks there's a pizza party. She'll be mad at Danny. Huh?
Who came up?
Kinley, Danny's friend. Gene will have something for him to eat, I would imagine.
I'd be surprised if you did.
I would be shocked.
Some pizza for his kids to church.
Yes. Yes. I don't care why they come. I'm going to preach the gospel to them while they're here.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yep.
fantastic.
I know you're on team. No matter how it gets them here, they can come. All right. So let's read chapter 10 of Daniel. And y'all listen closely. It's a little different. And but yeah, let's do that. I'm going to fill my water bottle. And we'll wait for James to you're going to start the dude?
Yeah, I can.
It's time. Am I live?
Yeah, you're live.
Okay. I hope so. Else we wasted a lot of time here.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. I didn't touch that computer. Just search Daniel 10 NASB 1995 if it's not up.
No, I got it.
All right.
Chapter 10. In the 3rd year of Cyrus, king of Persia, a message was revealed to Daniel, who was named Belteshazzar. And the message was true and one of great conflict, but he understood the message and had an understanding of the vision. In those days I, Daniel, had been mourning for 3 entire weeks. I did not eat any tasty food, nor did meat or wine enter my mouth, nor did I use any ointment at all until the entire 3 weeks were completed. On the 24th day of the 1st month, while I was by the bank of the great river, that is the Tigris, I lifted my eyes and looked, and behold, there was a certain man dressed in linen, whose waist was girded with a belt of pure gold of Uphaz. His body also was like beryl. His face had the appearance of lightning. His eyes were like flaming torches. His arms and feet like the gleam of polished bronze, and the sound of his words like the sound of a tumult. Now I, Daniel, alone saw the vision, while the men who were with me did not see the vision. Nevertheless, a great dread fell on them, and they ran away to hide themselves. So I was left alone and saw this great vision, yet no strength was left in me, for my natural color turned to a deathly pallor, and I retained no strength. But I heard the sound of his words, and as soon as I heard the sound of his words, I fell into a deep sleep on my face, with my face to the ground. Then, behold, a hand touched me and set me trembling on my hands and knees. He said to me, O Daniel, man of high esteem, understand the words that I am about to tell you, and stand upright, for I have now been sent to you. And when he had spoken this word to me, I stood up trembling. Then he said to me, Do not be afraid, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart on understanding this and on humbling yourself before your God, Your words were heard, and I have come in response to your words. But the prince of the kingdom of Persia was withstanding me for 21 days. Then, behold, Michael, one of the chief princes, came to help me, for I had been left there with the kings of Persia. Now I have come to give you an understanding of what will happen to your people in the latter days, for the vision pertains to the days yet future. When he had spoken to me according to these words, I turned my face toward the ground and became speechless. And behold, one who resembled a human being was touching my lips. Then I opened my mouth, standing before me. O my Lord, as a result of the vision, anguish has come upon me, and I have retained no strength. For how can such a servant of my Lord talk with such as my Lord? As for me, there remains just now no strength in me, nor has any breath been left in me. Then this one with human appearance touched me again and strengthened me. He said, O man of high esteem, do not be afraid. Peace be with you. Take courage and be courageous. Now as soon as he spoke to me, I received strength and said, May my Lord speak, for you have strengthened me. Then he said, Do you understand why I came to you? But I shall now return to fight against the prince of Persia. So I am going forth, and behold, the prince of Greece is about to come. However, I will tell you what is inscribed in the writing of truth. Yet there is no one who stands firmly with me against these forces, except Michael your prince.
All right, very interesting passage of Scripture. A lot of really cool things to ponder and talk about. The Persians are not the heroes of this story, which is kind of interesting, I think. But anyway, is what it is. So this whole business of who Gabriel is, he's never called an angel in this passage. He's never called the archangel in any part of the Bible. And nor is Michael called the archangel, although I think archangel means prince angel, maybe. I don't remember. I should look that up. But anyway, we're going to talk about these angels and demonology for a minute here in a second. But what I need to say is, so Daniel he receives these visions, and what do they cause him to do? Is he happy about it? He's in incredible grief. Why is he, James, pre-studier of all? Why is Daniel grieving about these visions that he's having?
Because they're earth-shaking. They're predicting horrible events.
They're predicting wonderful and horrible events. All right. The Lord has spoken to me on a couple of occasions when